leave that portal, it's going to take you to a special world. It's a small, enclosed world. There's 6 of them. And you're going to run into one of 4 different types of bounties. So these are going to be mixed and matched. So what are the bounties that you can run into?
Speaking of monks, has anybody partied up with a monk wearing innas? You know what that's like. And you've got all your mantras that are coming on. So here's a wizard hanging out, got my skill, and then a monk joins the party. And you know the monk joins the party because you got all the mantras. Well, let's create a little buff holder and just stick all the mantras in there. Again, I want to know that the buffs are there, but I don't need to be reminded in the middle of combat. And then later on, a barbarian joins your party, and your barbarian is going to pass war cry, and the war cry goes into the buff holder as well. You know you've got the buffs to go, the bigger the multiplier. And your experience can be multiplied by 1.75, 2 times, or sometimes more. So instead of getting your experience by dressing up as a walking shrine, now you're getting your bonus experience by engaging in a more active way. And on top of that, you get to wear your hard-earned gear that you've been searching. Gold, rubies, or other gems, plus a legendary gem. Depending on what kind of gem you put in, you'll get either strength, dexterity, vitality, or intelligence, and you'll get 5 of the primary stats.
Nice. Then we have the Blade of Tribes. This makes war cry and threatening shout cause avalanches and earthquakes. You can see that here, making threatening shout more threatening, a war cry more wary. We'll go with wary. Then we have the Vile Hive. This makes Locust Swarm gain the effect of the Pestilence Rune. This makes everything go green, basically. Look at the green. Look at the green. There it is. There's the green. And it makes Locust Swarm, which was already a pretty grubby power, even more grubby. And then we have the Twisted Sword. This makes Energy Twister damage increased by the number of twisters you already have out. And this allows you to really leverage the number of the twisters that you have out. And you can see here, it's really putting those enemies in a spin. Get it? Because we can at once. So you can see from the objectives here, these objectives are all about exploding as many enemies as you can, a number of times, and doing it all within a time limit. And really prove to everyone and yourself just how much of a master of Diablo you are. So with that, I'd like to hand
things in the cycle. Looking ahead, here's a pennant from a future season, after Season 5. This is the Skull and Bones pennant. This are the Andaria wings. So very different from the other wings, the throwback wings as well. These will be fun, also from a future, as of yet unnamed season.